are used from taking things from the coffers of the people, and nothing is done, to them when someone decides to steal from them. Well, this happened to the Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa presidential spokesperson, a very, very vocal and staunch supporter of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, who is the Deputy Chief Secretary in the Office of the President in Zimbabwe, as well as also who happens to be the spokesperson of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, George Charamba. It appears he was robbed of fertilizer that amounted to 26 tons, and this fertilizer is said to be worth of above 17,000 United States dollars. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hloripani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, guess what, you become the very first one to watch us. So a woman co-identified as Sanelisiwe Mpofu, if I'm not mistaken, is in trouble following the disappearance of 26 tons of fertilizer that belonged to George Charamba, and they were supposed to be transported to his farm. Unfortunately, up to today, the truck has not reached his farm. Apparently, the truck was outsourced by Sanelisiwe Mpofu, and this driver was very smart, by the way. He made it a point that the registration number he was using was a false registration number, and they took advantage of the fact that there was one person who was a CIO who was supposed to actually accompany this fertilizer to the farm of George Charamba, and this CIO arrived late at the scene where he was supposed to meet with the truck driver, and the truck driver loaded the fertilizer, and guess what, the truck driver just drove off because the CIO personnel arrived late at the scene to actually escort the truck driver. Up to today, fertilizer worth more than 17,000 United States dollars, that is 26 tons, has disappeared, and it did not reach the farm of George Charamba. That is the presidential spokesperson. Apparently, the woman who outsourced the truck is the one that is in trouble at the moment. He has been reported to the judiciary system of Zimbabwe. She is accused of not verifying the registration numbers for the driver, which means if the driver actually managed to successfully disappear with the fertilizer, they are not even going to be able to trace that particular truck because they don't have the registration number of that truck, and I'm certain even the name of the driver that was supplied, it is also the wrong name. So that is what happened to Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa's presidential spokesperson. What a loss. Should we feel ashamed for this loss? Most probably this money that was actually lost to a truck driver was siphoned from my taxes that I pay. So George Charamba plus this truck driver equals to the same individuals. They have always robbed the people of Zimbabwe of their money. And when we hear such news, I mean, we wish more people could actually try such chances and actually have a fair share also, and they get to feel how painful it is for the people to suffer because the government of the day is stealing from them. So it's a sad day for George Charamba, Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa spokesperson. Just imagine, this truck driver must be smart, robbing the presidential spokesperson and knowing very, very well that he was supposed to be accompanied by one of the members of the Central Intelligence Organization. This actual truck driver has some balls. I don't condone actually stealing, but taking from the people who take more on a daily basis from the coffers of the state, as much as it is not right, but it sounds like poetic justice. So this is what happened to Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa's presidential spokesperson. Lost about 26 tons worth of fertilizer, and it costed him more than 17,000 United States dollar. That's a lot of money. Where is he getting that money, considering his salary? We know his salary is far less than that. You can tell that also this money that he bought fertilizer with was not clean, and most probably that is why the fertilizer vanished in a manner. It did vanish. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button, so that next time when we film live, guess what, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join